Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Sunday, November 29th, 2020, and this is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update, as well as news report. We have a lot of big news to cover from top economists nationwide and from the White House on the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. And at the end of the video, we're also going over an important event that is taking place in January. That will be the deciding factor on how much stimulus you will be receiving. So make sure to stick around until the end because you could help with this event to determine how much you actually receive. It's an event that's taking place in Congress. So anyways, let's get right into the updates. Millions of jobless Americans are likely eyeing the ongoing negotiations in Congress around a second stimulus relief package with intense interest because unemployment benefits, namely the size of a weekly subsidy to benefits, are among the most prominent issues that have delayed a deal in a stimulus bill from passing for months now, and they are expiring at the end of this year on December 31st. Michael Strain, the Director of Economic Policy at American Enterprise Institute, spoke about the boosted unemployment benefits just the other day and said that if we are going to get another round of stimulus, I can't imagine that unemployment benefits and these boosted federal unemployment benefits won't be included. However, he did say that unfortunately, he thinks it's not with 100% certainty that we will get another round of stimulus in general. So he says that if we do get one, these will definitely be included, but he can't say with 100% certainty if a bill will pass. Congress gave an extra $600 per week to unemployed people as part of the CARES Act relief law signed in March earlier this year, and that expired in July. All these benefits expired in July. Ultimately, time is quickly running out to pass something before the end of the year to prevent a benefits cliff, which would erase temporary protections in place for renters, student loan borrowers, and for people who are unemployed. And now all we know is that a new weekly unemployment payment is almost certain to be part of the next stimulus package, according to unemployment and policy experts, but we don't know when this exactly will pass. They just know that it will be included in the next bill. So bottom line is that in the next stimulus package, many experts predict that we'll have between $250 and $600 per week, which is $1,000 per month or $2,400 per month in unemployment benefits, and would likely be retroactive to September earlier this year. So that would be great news. Last week, Congress left early for Thanksgiving break, and their decision was met with a lot of pushback from a number of lawmakers on both parties in Congress. However, now economists are saying that Congress could pass a scaled-down version of the relief package when they return to session November 30th, which is tomorrow. The problem is, though, that they said it would likely not match the original $2.2 trillion relief package that was passed with the CARES Act earlier this year, which did give out the $1,200 stimulus checks. On top of this, one other thing to keep in mind is that a second round of stimulus checks could also take the IRS weeks to send out electronically, let alone if they send them out by mail. Most Americans did not receive their initial payments for 1 to 3 months after the CARES Act was initially passed and signed into law, and this could spell disaster for millions of Americans right now, as a lot of these benefits, like unemployment benefits, eviction moratorium, and student loan debt forgiveness, these are all expiring at the end of 2020. Nancy Houghton, the lead economist at Oxford Economics, said that she is pessimistic about the prospect of any significant near-term stimulus bill before the end of this year. She says she doesn't think a bill will pass before the end of this year, and she fears that several safety net programs that are in place now from the federal government will expire, and it will affect millions of Americans across the country. So bottom line is that experts believe rather than funding a second stimulus relief package, Congress will likely focus on passing legislation to prevent a government shutdown, which they need to pass this bill by December 11th. So they believe that that is going to be the main focus for the next couple of weeks. Main focus is going to be on this government spending bill and not on stimulus. With prospects for stimulus looking dimmer this year and looking more like it'll pass once Joe Biden is inaugurated, there's a key event everyone needs to keep a close eye on because it could dramatically affect how much stimulus you will get. The big event is the January runoff election for both Georgia's U.S. Senate seats, because this will determine which party ultimately controls the chamber. And ultimately, it could also decide whether Congress is able to pass a second stimulus bill and how big this bill will be. The reason why this is so important is that if Democrats win both seats, then the breakdown of the Senate would be 50-50, and that would mean that Democrats would be in control, as Vice President-elect Kamala Harris would be the one who breaks the ties. So that means that Democrats would be able to pass any bill that they want because they would have control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and that is what you need in order to pass a bill. So just make sure to keep an eye on this runoff election race for Georgia's U.S. Senate seats, which will take place in January. This could have dramatic effects on the second stimulus check, on the stock market, and just bills that will get passed in general. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.